welcome to Time Well Wasted, sponsored by Greg's Peanuts.
Holy
the
shit.
Nut you'll ever shuck.
Are you fucking kidding me with this?
It's the best I could come up with.
Every time.
Every time?
Every time I try to do sponsor, you yell at me.
And now I'm doing it.
It's turned into an internet shaming of me of sorts. And all of a sudden we're sponsored by fucking Peanuts?
Yeah, we've definitely fallen down the ladder.
How much are they paying?
Paying.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We're getting nuts?
No, yeah.
Legumes, if you will?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Greg's Almonds wanted to come in, but, that would kill me, so I had to move on.
We're not fucking sponsored by goddamn Greg's Peanuts or whatever the fuck you just said.
Greg's Legumes.
Welcome back to another episode of Time Well Wasted. This is our fourth episode? Fourth episode.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
We're almost at 5.
You know what? I almost forgot to do something.
What?
I have to give a shout out to a friend of mine at work. Her name is Noor, and she listens to the podcast and she likes it. She thinks we are funny.
At least somebody does.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
we got one.
How's it going, Noor?
Hey,
Hey, how you been?
wherever you're listening to this right now, we're with you. In spirit.
So, that's something to look forward to. We
sure
have
it is.
the one download.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We got more.
Yeah, we're popular in Germany.
We got more Noor. Elsewhere.
No more though.
No more.
No more.
We're just going to be rhyming with Noor all day.
Never more.
Never more.
No, this podcast does not have a lot of gore.
I heard Jersey Shore was back.
You want to quiet down? You're more of a roar.
Well, I closed the door.
What for?
Because the floor, it's noisy.
I just want to soar.
You hurt me right to the core, dude.
I'm out. I'm out.
You look like a wild boar.
Oh, nice one. I should have thought of that one.
Okay, so that was all stupid as fuck.
Yep.
Let's move on from that right quick.
That was our freestyling.
How are you feeling today?
I'm a little hurt.
Oh, wow. Well, off to a bad start.
Yeah, no. Actually, no. That was just something I wanted to spit out.
Yeah, just get something real out, and then back
I'm
to the
always
laughter.
hurt. I'm always hurt in some way. That's where the comedy comes from.
Are you like the sad Hulk? Every time you get really sad that something happens to your body.
Yeah, but it's not a good thing that increases my.
You don't
speed and
get
strength
jacked
and
or
stuff.
anything.
Yeah, I
You actually get worse and unhealthier.
know. Yeah, I gain in mass because I wrap myself in a blanket
Your cheeks turn more pink.
more than they usually are. It's sometimes cold outside.
Girls will openly call it your blemishes.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing a podcast instead of a TV show.
Do you trim your beard? Or do you just let that shit fly?
I'm gonna start trimming it. Yeah,
Electrically?
absolutely, actually. So if you hear buzzing in the shower, definitely.
If you heard buzzing during the podcast, then
Yeah.
trying to kill two birds with one stone.
Can you hear the individual hairs falling from my face?
I'm actually surprised that I haven't said two birds with one stone in a while. But thinking about it now, I'm surprised it's not offensive to anyone.
What? 2 birds with one stone?
Two birds with one stone. Why do you got to kill the birds?
Oh yeah, no, I think.
Couldn't you just shoo them away with one shoe? Fucking throw a shoe at them and absolutely obliterate them?
Scare 2 birds with one shout.
What if the bird shit on 2 people with one turd?
Then
I'm on the bird side here.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say.
yeah, but a turd, like the way the birds have it, a bird's turd.
We're
doesn't
not
really
doing
ricochet.
another rhyme. Fuck.
Okay. It doesn't really ricochet. It just kind of splats. So it's like, I think that's what the stone part is.
So it's more of a grenade. So like a few humans with one shit.
Imagine pigeons carrying grenades. Jesus.
Grenades full of white shit
Oh god.
filled with like seawater.
It'd be like that I think it was World War II thing where they attached bombs to bats. They're like, oh,
Was
that's
that a
good
real
idea.
thing?
That was a real thing.
I want to know more about that later.
Yeah.
Not on the podcast because
No,
people don't.
okay. We'll talk about that later.
The millennials will be like, World War II, was that?
Yeah.
Is that Coachella?
Was that the one with Nazis, I think?
I think Drake was on that tour.
Yeah. That's with NWA, right? I heard that a lot of things happened on that. Okay, so
So yeah, I could hear you smiling.
that's terrible.
We'll edit that part out.
Yeah, good, because I was just getting used to dead air. I need to hear it.
Do you
so
want
I
to
don't get
just
scared?
stand in silence?
Absolutely.
A moment of silence for all those white nerds out there.
There's a lot of us.
Thank you very much for your time, everybody. That's all we have.
That's all the time we have. Oh, speaking of white nerds and silence,
Yeah.
I still remember when we were at a convention and it was on Remembrance Day, on November 11th. So
Yeah.
they did that moment of silence thing at 11 a.m.
Oh, right.
Remember
That was
that?
fucking
It
weird.
was weird because it was literally like
Everyone looked
packed
like
on-
mannequins.
Yeah, everybody. It was like that internet phenomenon where they like go in, like go around a room while everyone's frozen, like while they're juggling or something. Like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
It
right.
was really weird.
It was actually kind of creepy looking around, seeing everyone just freeze in place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like they were actually
you
mannequins.
just have to be silent. You don't have to freeze. And they're like,
I actually kind of wanted to film it all and be
Yeah.
like, hey, Reddit, figure this one out.
absolutely. And it was like, it went from a very, very loud like convention center to absolute silence for like a solid, a minute and a half or whatever they did.
I didn't like that at all.
Yeah,
Much respect to all the veterans who died.
absolutely.
All the 4 Canadians.
Absolutely.
Took away all credit from our country.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, D-Day wasn't a thing.
Oh,
We
man.
took a beach.
We took a beach, dude. Even that sounds bad.
Yeah.
Say it better.
Yeah, we
We stormed.
the beach.
We
Yeah,
fucking stormed that shit. It was a nice day and we stormed it.
Nice day of raining bullets.
Would you... I have a question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
Would you rather get kicked in the nuts as hard as the average man can kick?
So quite hard.
Like, absolutely hard?
Yep.
Or would you rather get fucked in the ass for a solid minute?
Solid minute.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I just had to get that question off my chest is
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, so we went from talking about soldiers and D-Day to this. That's a good question. I am going to go with the butt sex.
You take the butt
I'll
sex?
take the butt sex.
I actually think I would too.
Yeah, because it would be, first of all, less pain.
It's humiliating, first of all. I don't think there'd be much damage for an ass fucking.
No,
Just for a
people
minute.
do it.
People do it all the
People do it all the
time.
time.
And there's no problem with the
No.
rectal.
And if you got enough lube, it's like the pain probably is not.
Yeah,
that
we didn't
much.
work out the lube.
Oh,
Might be
it-
dry.
it might be
Fuck
dry.
it. If it's ass fucking,
Even if it's
whatever.
dry,
Give
like-
it to me dry. I don't care.
Oh, it would hurt. Don't get me wrong, and I'd probably like.
Terrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy it, but it's just a full on
Kicking
like,
to the nuts.
drop kick to the nuts.
It's almost as bad as the suspense too.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like
Yeah.
while he's winding up, you're like, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and it's like.
You have to kind of stand there and just like pray to God that it's over. And it gets worse as
and
it
it's
goes
not-
on.
Yeah, it's not like a ripping off a band-aid. That lingers.
Girls will never understand. Well, I can't say that. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
because we don't really know. But
Well, they give birth. I can never compare us
That
to
is true,
anything
yeah.
they do.
and there is an argument that collect like they experience it maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 times in their life.
For
And-
what?
Giving birth.
Okay.
And then men could have it hundreds or thousands of times during their lifetime. So it's like, there's another would you rather. Would you rather have an immense amount of pain, like an incredible amount of pain 2 or 3 times in your life, or a decent amount of pain?
Are we talking about specifically ball kicking and giving birth?
Yeah, that's the idea.
I would probably take the ball kicking because
Yeah.
I haven't been kicked in the balls since I was 11.
Yeah.
Like-
and to be honest, like after you get kicked in the balls and after the pain happens and after like a couple hours later, you pretty much forget.
If I feel like I know I'm a dude, but even if I was a girl and I was pregnant, I'd probably be really scared to give birth. Like
Yes.
that would be
That-
keeping me up at night.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like
Give me the
like-
fucking C-section already.
oh
I don't care if you give me a fucking D-section. Just get it out of my stomach
absolutely.
in the non-painful manner.
Yeah. Can I throw this up? Like
Yeah, it's such a small area for a human to come out,
Absolutely.
and they just claw. They're ruthless. They don't give a shit.
oh, absolutely. And like back not too long ago, like
Hmm.
colonial times, death. Just
He'll kill a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't experience that pain. My sister's done it twice.
Weird.
She's a tiny person.
Yeah, she's not a.
And her kids are huge. Like they're not small kids.
Got some big heads.
Yeah. It was like Lois Griffin when she gave birth to Chris. Like that picture they put on the episode.
Yeah.
She was just like taking up the whole fucking bed with him.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it looked like.
Oh god.
She needs to stop sleeping with those types.
Yeah.
Those large
Yeah.
bearded men. and who drink lager all day and are loggers.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Now I got a would you rather for you as well.
Oh,
Okay. If you this is not like weird or sexual in any way, so it's actually
So you
if
can skip
had
this.
telekinesis.
okay.
And you had only one option of either pushing or pulling.
Oh,
What would you do?
holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If I were to take pushing,
Yeah.
it's more of an attack.
Yeah.
So I could be kind of like a fucking superhero.
True.
But pulling,
You can pull somebody into your fist.
yeah, that's true too. But also, I would take that pain from how fast I can pull.
True.
If I push, I don't give a shit what he hits.
Yeah. True.
I like how it's a he. I'm attacking someone.
Absolutely.
Or if I need to like push a oncoming car that's trying to kill me.
True.
What I can't think of enough things I would want to pull. Like I've never. If someone's fallen off a cliff,
Yeah.
maybe. When have
Guess
I ever
you'd
been in
have
that
to
situation?
differentiate between like pushing, because technically, if you pull from the other direction, that's a push. So it's like pushing would be only going away from you, and pulling would only be coming towards you.
I guess if we're getting more psychological, I'd want things away from me way more than near me.
If I would like to push psychological things like anger and sadness away from me. So
Well, I'm trying to give pull the benefit of the doubt.
yeah, because a lot of people I think would go with push and then not think about that pull. Like
I don't think enough things want to be near me anyway. Maybe I could pull my father. Fuck. Dad, where are you?
I did not think that this question would open up.
Can
that
I pull
door.
certain humans? Call out a name.
You're-
Mom, what's his name?
Just I want to leave him, but he's constantly pulling me.
He's
towards
just
him.
always pulling me
He's-
back
I
in.
am I am trapped by my own side.
What would my fucking pull name be? It'd be like Gravity. Gravity Man.
Graviton.
Gravitron.
That's awesome.
I'm a robot.
You're,
I'd actually have my limbs done as robotics too. So I'd
imagine that actually you get robotic and then you lose the ability. You're like,
Fuck.
why?
It was in the bloodstream.
It was my hands the whole time.
Yeah, all I can think of is good things for push.
Yeah, I know.
Get the fuck out of here. There's a bear coming at me. I could do anything and not die.
True, but at the same time with pull.
Imagine bullets. You can Neo that shit.
Yeah, I guess you could, but with pull, like you can bring things to you in a mundane way. Like if you, like
A
obviously
real
this-
life manner pull would be better.
Yeah, like in
my
dating,
head.
'cause how many times are you fighting a bear in your life?
Never.
How
Well,
many-
I would never have
How
to.
many times are you sitting on the couch and your remote's at the end of the other end of the
See, I see what you're saying. So if you pull a bear towards you, you could fight the bear.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I see what
Yeah,
level
you
you're on
fight the
here.
bear.
You're a
And-
smart guy.
And then you can pull a bear and then just get out of the way and have him just keep going.
What if you take pull, I'll take push? We could just fuck with things all day.
We'd be like those like
People will be like, "What do you want from me?"
like somebody like constantly being pulled and pushed at the same time. We could like crush them in the force of push and pull.
Holy fuck, that'd be crazy. We'd have to be twins at all times. We'd be
Absolutely.
like the Wonder Twins.
Yeah, or like cloak and dagger or something like that.
Like something really fucking like as soon as we're away from each other, we suck.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah. We are more than the sum of our parts.
Imagine Magneto showing up. He's like, "What do you do?" I pull things.
I push things.
So do I.
Yeah.
I do it way better than you.
But I do it like with not metal stuff.
I could kick your ass, dude.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Puts your glasses into your eyeballs.
Just you win. Runs up, kicks me in the nuts really hard. I'm like, what does that have to do with your powers? Nothing.
That's a pretty good question.
Yeah.
That was a good thought
Was
provoker.
it? Okay, good.
Um,
Because sometimes I write these down and then I read them when they're here. And I'm like, oh, these suck.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
shoot.
so would you rather live in a house full of children that you're responsible for? Like you have to take care of these kids. They're not necessarily your kids, but they just live in your house. There's like 40 of them.
I haven't heard the end of this, and I already want to go to the other end of this.
Or would you rather live with a clown who will attack you in the night once a month at random?
Oh my god. Like first of all, clowns, bad.
Clown equal bad.
Yeah.
It's science.
These 40 children. I'm assuming they're just kind of normal children. They
40 is a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Just a lot of kids.
First of all, I wouldn't be able to financially look after them anyway. That's
Let's say like maybe realistically even like 3 or 4 kids.
okay. Yeah, let's say 5.
Like
That's
enough that
that's
would
a
just
large
keep you
number.
so busy all the
Yeah.
time.
And like, but like that seems like one of those things that like you think, okay, I'll take the kids because the clown seems very bad, but 6 months in to looking after 4 or 5 kids,
You want that clown.
you'd be like, man, the clown's looking real good right now.
You just have to fight off that clown once a month.
Yeah,
and he'll go
exactly.
back to his slumber.
And he's a human clown, right?
I don't know. He's an entity of sorts.
Okay. Well, he's not Pennywise.
What if-
is he? Like,
Okay, well he's not as strong as Pennywise. Let's say
No.
he comes from the vents and shit,
Okay,
and he
comes from
just
vents.
look at you until you notice him, and then he'll attack you.
oh my god.
So he adds a
Always looking over your shoulder to that?
yeah
Oh.
in bed, just trying to like be like, oh, is he in the corner somewhere? You see his eyes glowing.
Imagine, like, because you said he does it once per month.
Once a month at random.
What if he does it on the second?
He's
You're
like
oh, I can another 28 days of freedom, maybe.
Yeah, after you fight him off, woo! Well, he's like a mystery shopper in that sense. He could be back in the next week if
Oh.
it's the next month.
If it's the next month, yeah. But if you know the month, like if it's literally like he'll once in February, once in March, one.
He could try to strangle you on the 29th and then
That's
come
true.
back in the first.
Those months would suck. But
That'd be a
on,
shit
on the
shit
days,
couple months.
If he comes in September 1st because they randomly chose September 1st to hit me, the rest of that month's good, baby.
And like I can't even imagine trying to fight the clown as he's laughing in my face.
Oh yeah, and the clown laughter is, especially when he's doing something heinous like that, is not good.
Yeah.
It makes
Who
it
knows what he's
worse.
wanting to do?
Oh yeah, he's having the time of his life trying to kill me. My God.
But the kids, on the other hand, they're
Yeah.
human kids. They probably look up to you and respect you. They're bad kids,
Yeah.
but they're kids.
Yeah, I mean we could have a real like
In the mall, they'll want shit.
Yeah. we
Don't
could
bring
have,
them to Zellers or
like
fucking
a-
Walmart.
What was it? One of those like teacher movies where how do I respect these, or how do these
Like a
kids-
Keanu Reeves type movie where
Yeah.
he's the teacher.
like Coach Carter kind of thing.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be like
So you'd earn their trust in the end.
yeah, exactly. And then if I'm in like a city like this, I can teach them to like rob people and like scam them.
You could also go the way of just spending money on a daycare to soften the blow.
I feel like daycare is like from
Is it per kid?
Huh?
Like, is it per kid or per hour?
I have no idea, but whatever it is, it's expensive. Everybody who ever has a kid and is in daycare complains about the cost of daycare.
I used to work with a guy who had one kid, and he had to drop him off at daycare right beside his work. And I always wanted to know, like, because he wasn't doing great at all times. He'd be like financially unstable. He actually asked me. Oh my god, it was terrible. He asked me to. If he could borrow money from me once until
Oh, wow.
payday. I was like, "Holy shit, you have a kid, dude!
Yeah,
Are you hurting?"
yeah. Is this gonna like? Well, the thing is with that, you're like, is this gonna be a one-time thing to kind of get you out of a hole?
That's
or is
kind of what
this,
I was
like-
afraid of. I had to think of everything all on that one spot.
Mhm.
Um,
And he can't take a long time because.
I think he offered me, like, he was like, "Can I borrow like $40 to the end of the month?" Or-
And see,
What a heartbreaking
Yeah.
situation.
And
I'm
you
just a fucking kid who wanted to buy Pop-Tarts that day.
yeah, like your decision right at that time before the $40 was, man, do I want to order pizza tonight?
But yeah, this is all probably because he put them in daycare.
Yeah.
Okay, his son, and I don't know if his wife worked, but they were both pretty young. They're
Yeah.
like pretty young.
Yeah, and especially when it's like something like that, because like, not only do you have to, it's almost easier to say, I'll just give you the $40, because I don't want to like,
Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
The way he asked me was so fucking meek.
because I feel like you were the last.
Maybe
last
actually, yeah.
Like, he tried everything else in the very end, just
Went to his boss. Holy
yeah.
shit! Can I get an advance?
Yeah, can
He's
I?
like, No, you don't do anything around here. He's
just,
like,
just starts crying.
my
near the
wife's
office.
very hungry. We're making this so bad.
Jeez.
No, they're fine. They're doing great.
Yeah,
I still talk to him. He still actually works there, so he's
Really?
good. But yeah, I guess rough time. He one time he brought me. I can't believe that I can tell this, and it's true.
Yeah.
He brought me a DVD of a burnt porn once.
Really?
Yeah, he burned a Japanese porn DVD and thought it was a thoughtful thing for me to give me.
I like.
He was-
sitting there watching it,
He's like,
jerking off, and thought to himself, oh, Jared, like,
well, you know, it's actually kind of weird because we were talking about porn one day. What is?
it's the thumping. Yeah, it's.
I don't like that.
I think it's.
Make it
somebody else's-
stop. Go
yeah.
yell at someone.
I
So
can't. They're all in sound booths.
I actually told him about this porn star. Everyone knows her. She's a super fucking star. She's absolutely an angel. No, she's that huge boob lady.
You don't even know her name.
She's not huge, but the boobs are huge.
Oh, yeah,
Her
that's
name's her. She's a Japanese porn star named Hitomi Tanaka, and she's a huge icon there.
Okay.
They're like it's like literally they gave them a god and she walks around all day.
Oh wow.
So she's like a porn star, a model, probably like a fucking J-pop star, and probably an actress too, like an actual one. And I told him about that, and he looked her up that night, and I changed his life forever.
Oh my
He
God.
jerks off to her every single day, and hasn't skipped a day since he found out. And he brought me a porn of it once, of her, and I was like, "Thank you, man." I watched it,
Oh,
and it was nice.
yeah.
But my girlfriend made me throw it away.
That's the best ending to that story. I've
Yeah,
ever heard.
she didn't like it.
No.
She made,
Like,
like
I'm
that's absolutely all true
very,
too.
Very jealous.
Well, it was just like you're not having a disgusting. The fact that it's burnt too makes it so much worse.
It does.
It was a burnt porno.
Yeah.
I didn't even pay for it.
Yeah, because the first thing that you'd say if somebody found it, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, somebody else burned that for me," and they'd be like, "You liar."
Yeah, like it's something weird about just not streaming it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck
Keeping it.
He ordered the real porn, by the way. This was like probably imported from Japan.
Oh wow.
None of it was in English or subtitled.
Imagine the TSA looking at that, going, "Oh, Jesus."
Another weird thing. Oh man, now I'm just ripping into him. Now another weird thing is that he got in trouble once for putting a pinup girl in the back, like it was like a fucking like, hey, check this out, guys. And there's an old lady that worked with us. She's like, this isn't a fucking guy's locker room. Take that down. And we're like, ooh.
Oh, okay. And meanwhile, in the back of your head, you're like, "She's right. This is weird. Don't bring that stuff to."
I felt really icky about that.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird.
I know. I just keep that. Like,
He wrote it like on the porn DVD. I think he wrote the title of it in like a marker too.
oh, yeah,
I was like,
a
damn.
Sharpie, yeah.
And he was like very like French Canadian too.
Oh, yeah.
So the way he talked was really icky.
So when he wrote it in French. You're like, I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, I got something for you here.
Oh,
It's kind of a would you rather, but it's basically you have life perks, and you
like
gotta
skill points.
yeah, and you gotta pick 2 of 6.
Oh,
Two of these.
shit. Okay.
Okay, so out of all 6 of these, which 2 would you pick? The first one is money bags. So you get $250 every day. It doesn't roll over or anything like that. You just get $250 every day.
Okay.
The next is superhuman. So it's a 20% increase to your physical thing.
Both
so,
those are pretty awesome.
Yeah, so that means strength, speed,
Yeah.
dexterity, and it scales. So if you start working out, you get stronger and stronger and stronger.
Holy shit.
Okay. Prodigy means that so you get a 50-point IQ raise.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's a good one. Looper. You get every day. You get 60 minutes to reverse time and do something over again. You can either spend it all at once or incrementally, like throughout the day.
Okay.
But you whatever it doesn't roll over. You get 60 minutes every day. If you don't use it, it's 60 minutes next day.
Okay, that's out.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that would be. We'll discuss this later. Madman. So this one I think that you and me probably wouldn't do. It's you get control over drug and alcohol effects.
Yeah,
so
that's
whenever
out.
you feel like, you can have that effect of whatever drug you want. No negative side effects, no nothing. You can stop it whenever you want.
Isn't that the point of drinking? You want that?
Yeah. So the idea is that you would instantly be able to have that kind of feeling.
Okay, that's out. That's boring as fuck. Even if I did drink.
I know, right? Efficiency. So you the last one here is efficiency. So you don't have to sleep. You don't have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that's a
Your
good one.
body adjusts to a perfect kind of healthy
I would
amount.
get so much done.
Right?
And you know how much I love the nighttime.
Oh yeah, you love nights.
I feel like if I did that though, I would get bored of just life,
Yeah.
and like I'd miss sleeping, even though I run on 4 to 5 hours a night.
Yeah, that's about right.
So I think I might. Okay, so I have to pick 2 of those.
You gotta pick two of the 6, and from what I've been hearing, you're going between money, the super strength, IQ, looper, or efficiency. The Madman was pretty much out.
I think. Okay, now that you said the other ones, the 250 a day sounds a little bit smaller.
It sounds
Okay,
smaller.
for sure the superhuman. That's just awesome.
Yeah, but with the money bags, like
Yeah.
you and I have a job, right? And we don't
Yeah.
make nearly $250 a day, so you can literally not have a job.
I am right now, baby. I got that documentary going.
Oh wow,
Yeah. And it's a little over that.
there you go.
But I think I'd still take maybe the money still.
Yeah.
Because it's just so it's
Free.
basically like a free day, like just to do whatever. Like if you're like you can financially save for whatever you want, then use just that money to spend whatever on that day.
Yeah.
That you'll never. I don't think I could spend. Well, I could spend $250 on like if one thing even.
Yeah.
But activity wise, I would be able to do so much in one day.
Oh, absolutely.
And-
the thing is
and
that
still save
if you're
everything I
free
make.
To have $250 a day, so you don't need a job or full time or anything like that, you can potentially get superhuman just by working out.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably go get smarter using the 50-point raise or 50-point like IQ raise.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd probably pick Moneybags and I'd pick Looper.
Oh, really?
So the ability to kind of like reset time like in 60 minutes, like
You make a lot of mistakes. So
yeah,
I
there
could
you
see
go.
that.
But like if it's even if it's something like I want to like I guess I wouldn't have a job anymore or anything like that. But like you can test out, you can be more bold about your things. Like that girl that
Try
you see
shit out.
across from the cafe.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna try and approach her, so you get a date.
Okay.
You,
But
you
even-
can try it. Oh, I screwed up. Reverse, try again. Reverse, try again. Reverse,
Oh,
try
you do
again.
it that way. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of was going to say, if you were to race that, why would you take away an experience, good or bad?
Well, the idea is to
But
get,
to perfect it,
Yeah,
that
to
kind of
perfect
makes
it.
more sense.
yeah. Like you
I
go
can
up
see
and
that.
like, your name's Amanda. She's like, how'd you know?
Oh, that's just creepy.
Yeah.
You'd have to redo that one.
Yeah, absolutely. See,
Your name's Amanda. Police, security of sorts.
I used my 60 minutes for the day. Oh no.
Oh, you only get 60 a day.
Yeah.
So you're fucked after that.
Yeah, so on the final one, you're like, no, by 60 minutes of do over, you should probably know whether you're gonna succeed or not by then. So
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I choose the money and the super strength. I feel like I'd be a god.
there you go. I choose money and Looper.
So, okay. I see you.
Uh-huh.
Would you rather put your dick in a bobbit wormhole
Jesus.
or spend hold on, or spend 4 months without the internet?
Oh, absolutely 4 months without the internet.
Really?
Absolutely.
4 months?
4 months.
What would you do all day?
First of all, 4 months without the internet would improve my life.
I
Absolutely.
would technically, yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't think you'd see it that way.
Like, absolutely. And
You'd go to the park and meet a girl.
I feel like we need to explain what a bobbit worm is to anybody because
Go ahead.
it's the what like
It is a sea
it's
nightmare.
the Tremors like earthworm of in real life, but in water. It's
Yeah, they're terrible things.
yeah, they're like I remember one time on the internet I was reading a story of a guy who had a bobbit worm like infest his aquarium, and he spent months and months trying to get it out. Meanwhile, it's eating his fish and destroying his aquarium that he
He
spent a lot of time.
accidentally had a bobbit worm in his.
Yeah, because he's putting like rocks and stuff in it.
Oh, he
and,
just got it from the ocean.
And well, I don't think it was in the ocean, but I think it just happened to have an egg of a bobbit
Holy
worm
fucking
like
shit.
in the coral of
It's
it.
actually a good. I would read this novel.
Yeah, it was a really good read because like the things they can reach like 3 meters in length.
So what? The fish kept disappearing. You just kept restocking the tank.
Well, he actually had to feed the bobbit worm, so it wouldn't be hungry enough to eat his expensive fish. So
Oh,
and like he tried to poison this thing. He filled like
you
with
wouldn't touch it.
He can't. Like
There's bobbit worm traps though.
with this one couldn't. Like the idea was he had to like he wanted to get it out of there. And the worm is like one of those worms that if you cut it, it just becomes 2 worms.
Yeah, you got more problems.
Yeah, you got more problems.
Yeah.
And it's literally like I think he's explained it to me or to me.
Yeah, he's talking to you.
Yeah, he
He's like,
explained
"This
it that
bobbit
it
worm."
was like it ended up being like 3 feet long, and literally it's like a centipede in that every couple of segments has legs. So you can't pull that thing. It's 3 feet of legs in a small hole holding itself in there,
Yeah.
and you can't pull too hard because then the head pops off and then it just grows another head and you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about it.
I think that's an easy one because I would also take without the internet because I feel like I could easily do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think I went like 5 or 6 years without a phone once.
Yep.
Like I just hate phones too.
Yeah.
I don't see even when I have my phone on me, I only use it for the internet. I don't call people or text people all day. I think I could do that.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say like a year, but you
Even
take the bobbit worm and it's over. Probably gonna hurt for the day or something. Maybe
I
depends how much damage it'll do.
That's
to you.
true.
Or
And
depends
it-
how long you'd have to do it.
and
for.
it might be permanent. Like it might be nerve
Ooh.
damage or something. Like it might
What
slice.
if the bobbit worm became your dick though?
Then it's even worse because it's like nobody wants to get near that thing.
Yeah, but that's like right now, but it's just longer.
Length isn't good when you can't use it.
I don't use it.
Neither do I.
My dick has teeth.
Weird. Okay. It's like a weird, like, usually the vagina has teeth. But
No, they don't.
what?
Well, what? What books have you been reading?
Books.
What?
Videos.
Videos?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of burnt DVDs in my closet.
That fucking guy.
Yeah, I know. He hooked me up. Yeah, no, bobbit worms are so terrible, and the fact that the lack of internet would probably improve my life. Unless it would be like, it's not like they take the internet away from you. It's literally it's a normal life, but if you so much as look at the internet, you got to stick your dick in a bobbit worm. That would be difficult.
That would be hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Well, for you, I feel like you would, maybe not you, but I think I would. If I was addicted to the internet, I think I would. You would nap less maybe, and I would nap more. And then I would try to hit up like the park more.
Yeah.
Do runs around the
that's
seawall.
the thing, is that it would improve your life.
It absolutely would.
Absolutely
But
would.
it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, you're like, oh, I miss the internet. I
Well,
miss fun.
plus the internet's such a huge part of your life, right? Like,
And it's a lot of people's jobs too.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess I'd be fucked. But
Yeah. Yeah, but if I had a choice, absolutely would stay away from a bobbit worm. Absolutely.
would you put your finger in one?
Nope.
Imagine it ripped the whole body in. Like, you're gone.
Yeah,
Like, damn, these things are strong.
oh, like Michael Jordan getting fucking roped by Bugs Bunny through the golf
And you're
hole.
going through a wormhole of
Yeah,
sorts.
absolutely.
If you will.
Only at the end of it is not a WB logo that I pop through. It's
I
death.
think I just gained some IQ points for that one.
Yeah.
Um,
You're sitting there, so I just, Derek?
what else you got for me, baby?
Let's have a quick look. It's probably not as good because I used all my good ones here.
Okay.
Okay, here's one. Would you rather? You got two things. Yeah, you poop every time you orgasm, every time,
Every fucking
every time, even if you're empty,
Okay.
or every conversation you've ever had, you have a 5% chance of yelling something racist.
Well, oh man, Jesus Christ. You know what? I might take the racism.
Yeah,
Thinking about that right off the cuff.
Really?
I come like 3 times a day. That's a lot of shit.
yeah, I know. I room with you.
I know. And if you think about it, 5%, not that. Well, there's a lot of conversations in a day.
True. And
Podcast would be fun.
yeah, that's the thing.
We'd have
it's
to do
like-
some editing.
And what would happen is if, let's say, you, like, sometime during your life, you suddenly have to make a speech in front of a whole bunch of people,
Yeah.
and you're like, I haven't yelled something racist in a while.
It's coming.
It's coming.
I'd just be a stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
It equally like, that shit is.
you could.
That's what half the guys
They-
are doing out there right now.
You know what you could do? You could take the 5% racism thing and then get diagnosed for like
Tourette's.
Tourette's.
I was gonna say it's basically Tourette's.
Yeah.
But
Only a much higher like chance.
Is it higher? I was gonna say it probably sounds a lot better.
I think there's like various.
Yeah, I've heard some
Yeah,
pretty bad guys.
Yeah.
Bad
But-
guys? They're not bad guys.
No, but like
Bad syndromes.
yeah, but like that seems that you can cover up. Just, I got Tourette's. So like, oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I got Tourette's.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking idiot.
yeah, sorry. And then yeah, at the same. It's just because it's so hard to hide a poop after you
Yeah.
orgasm.
Well, it's just that black people steal, right? Fuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
there you go. Tourette's. Tourette's.
I'm sorry. What happened?
We lost a whole bunch of sponsors. Is what happened.
Where am I?
No, but
Oh my god.
he really doesn't understand Tourette's.
Who am I?
I'm gonna have to explain it to him. He's gonna be very surprised when he orgasms.
So that's something.
Yeah,
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I'll take the racism
Yeah.
over the shitting every goddamn second of my life.
yeah. Although, I mean, if
I'd
you-
have to jerk off sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not fun.
No, it's not fun, but
The boner is.
I mean, it's got a lock on the door, so that
the
can prevent
angle's
what-
all wrong.
Yeah, that is. You have to clean off the wall and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my girlfriend would be like, "What are you always doing in there?" I'm fucking jerking off and shitting.
Not lying. No, yeah, you're not trying to hide that at all.
Be allowed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
Do you want to do one more?
Yeah, we can do one more.
Let's do one more.
I hope you have it because
Who'd you-
I'm out. I got.
You're out?
Yeah.
I'll do one more for you.
Okay.
Would you rather have prostate cancer or AIDS? Full-blown AIDS.
I would imagine prostate cancer because I think that's pretty. If it's caught early, it's pretty. No, I wouldn't say curable, but it's
Well,
pretty manageable.
We didn't establish it'd be caught early.
Okay.
Because AIDS is a further version of HIV.
Yes.
So I think it'd be a more advanced of the prostate.
Okay.
A little more dangerous.
Yeah, but with cancer, like the worst thing that can happen to it is if it gets into your lymph nodes, because that's like when you're like the doctor's like, we can't do anything, we're done, and lymph nodes are very far away from your prostate. So I would take the prostate cancer.
Okay.
Because I don't know anything really about either of these diseases.
I also base that on medical science.
Yeah.
I would take the prostate cancer as well.
Yeah.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Because they're both horrible things.
Yes, absolutely.
They both suck.
Yeah.
They're both expensive.
Yeah.
But the humiliation of AIDS too.
Really?
Yeah. That's something you have to carry.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of
people feel sorry for a cancer patient.
true.
When you see an AIDS patient, you're like, you fucked up. And you're gross. Unless they're like an AIDS baby, like they're born with it, which is
God.
a terrible. I think that's very rare.
Yeah.
Usually when someone has an STD of to that caliber,
Yeah.
if you will,
It's that kind of like
it's just you wouldn't want to go around saying that, and you have to.
yeah, because obviously you have to mention it. Or
You got to
something
find
like that.
other AIDS people.
And I mean, people. Speaking of that, it's like if you have AIDS, you could potentially spread it. You can't spread cancer to other people. It's not contagious.
That's another thing too.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about a sex life.
Yeah, like a lot of people.
I'm telling you that personally right now. You don't have to worry about a sex life.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah,
Good.
you're gonna die
that's a lot
alone.
of a lot of pressure off my shoulders.
You just go have a nap.
That's pretty much my answer to everything.
Pretty unanimous. I think I'd take almost any brain cancer over any STD. I think it grosses me out so much that I would feel gross in my own body.
Really?
Cancer, I'm like, not my fault. It just
Yeah.
hit me. That's what God dealt.
Yep. It just something started growing and it ain't stopped growing.
Yeah, you
and
go
it don't stop
into
growing.
you could skip lines and shit.
Can you?
People don't know,
Yeah.
but I would
You can make a wish and sometimes it'll come true.
absolutely. Shaq will show up with the team.
Oh.
My God, Magic Johnson with his AIDS.
Yeah, except if I want the Ghostbusters, they'll give me the female Ghostbusters. I'm like,
Hi, Melissa.
yeah. And I don't know the rest of your names.
She'd be like, "Oh, hey, what you got there? Oh, you got the cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a chubby little guy, aren't you?"
That's unnecessary and also a little little hypocritical.
I've never done a Melissa McCarthy impression.
It's not bad.
And she's fat as well.
Yes, that's
I feel like she would judge other fat people except for herself.
it's good. That's because she's
Her and
not.
Amy Schumer in a room would be fucking terrible.
Oh my God, that's cancer right there.
That's absolute cancer.
Absolute cancer.
And a bit of AIDS.
Yeah.
A little bit of AIDS.
Yeah, that's. Would you rather be in a room with those two people or get cancer?
On that note, I think we're going to end on that one.
Yeah.
So I thank everybody for wasting time with us.
Yes.
And we will see you
On the next episode.
of Dragon Ball Z. Are we cool yet, or?
No.
Okay,
No.
are we clear? We're clear.
We're clear.
John, can I get that sandwich ready?
I hate fucking with this guy.